hasn't been the best. They'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The rim protectors standing tall for them, Mobley and Allen. Harden out there with Mitchell. And it's Wade in at the small forward. And for New Orleans, Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Trey Murphy is out there with Murray. And it's Jordan in at the 5 down low. Well, the playoffs are quickly approaching. We love this time of year. Doris, it is the best time of the season.
Oh, Kevin, there is no doubt because we start to get the best basketball of the season. The stakes are high. You walk into an arena and you feel the intensity immediately.
Now Jones following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. And here is Williamson. Shoots from the line. That one drops for him.
And every year, Williamson seems to take another leap as a distributor. Great pass on that one.
Allen up top. Pass to Harden. It's stolen by Jones. In the corner, Murray with it. Over Wade. And there's Murray on the assist from Williamson.
And that's the shot he's developed and worked really hard at. Murray's hands lightning fast.
And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with James Borrego. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and Coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Murray, no good. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Mitchell outside. Back to Harden. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Murray. Here's Jordan. And Jones has it in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Jordan. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
How about 3 or 4 up the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Mobley outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Last game for Cleveland, they picked up the win against Dallas. For 3, Murray. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And the Cavaliers' Kenny Atkinson. Doris winning the NBA Coach of the Year in 2025.
And this was just an incredible honor for Kenny, who, of course, long-time record as an assistant coach, great player development coach, joined Steve Kerr for a time and says that experience helped take his coaching to another level. That has manifested in Cleveland.
Now here's Jones. 8 points his last outing. Williamson against Mobley. Williamson with the bucket.
Such a finesse shot for some big. Zions, though, staying composed and able to knock it down.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Harden against Murray. Mitchell wide open. The three-pointer is right on target.
Well, we know Donovan Mitchell is absolutely prolific from 3.
Williamson outside. It's Jordan on the wing. Murray outside. Shoots it up. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down hard.
Oh my goodness, Evan Mobley using just about all of that 40-inch vertical.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connecticut cam, brought to you by AT&T. Now Murray. He had 35 points last game out. over Harden. Murray, no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Mobley dishes to Harden. Cleveland moving it around. Pass to Mobley. Mobley double-teamed. Harden kicks to Wade. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. New Orleans is gone 0-2 from deep here. Williamson outside. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
That's just all Zion. Once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
Now, here's Mitchell. His last outing, he had 24 points. Pass to Harden for 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, the mechanics of James Harden's shooting are just so defined and on point. He gets the ball, and he's ready to shoot right away.
Jordan, a screen on Mobley. Mobley against Williamson. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 3-pointer, Wade. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. The Pelicans have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Here's Jones. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 1. Mitchell looking it over. Harden outside. Drains the 19-footer. Harden's got 5 now.
It matters not where James Harden finds himself on the floor. He is a legit threat to put the ball in the basket.
Murray finds Jordan. Williamson outside. Jones in the post. Wade is covering. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Jones has got his second bucket. The Cavaliers shooting 45% from the floor since the game got underway. And here's Harden for 3. Pelicans with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Williamson against Mobley. The drive by Williamson. Murray for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Mitchell laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He has 5.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Queens checked in. Bay comes in for Herbert Jones. Pools checked in for Trey Murphy. And Fears is subbed in for DeJounte Murray. And then for Cleveland, Tyson's checked in. And it's Sam Merrill in for Dean Wade. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Harden the pass to Merrill. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Now, here's Poole. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Doris, there aren't many players like James Harden drawing total focus from opposing defenses.
And that's appropriate, Kevin, because this guy can command one side of the ball consistently. In pick-and-roll action, he can be a threat as a scorer, he sets his teammates, and he can be absolutely electric on the offensive end. He is a problem.
And the Pelicans with possession here. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Poole on the wing. And he can't stop the run as he misses. The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Inside, here's Mobley. That one falls. And now a 9-point Cavalier lead.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Pelicans making a change here. Matkovic is checked in. And with this quick break, we can show you the list of the most explosive shooting guards in the NBA so far. Donovan Mitchell is second.
And this is the cream of the crop at the two-guard spot. I mean, strictly in terms of their scoring ability and the ease with which they can overwhelm would-be defenders.
You know, and that's why it often requires more than one man to defend against any of them. These players draw more double teams than any group in the league, and they still are able to put up points at a devastating rate.
Fears with it, covered by Mitchell. Here's Poole. James Harden with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 9. Arrow finds Harden. Pass to Tyson. Here's Merrill. Jacks up a 3. Matkovic with the rebound.
Close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Over in the corner, Poole. Bay with a screen on Harden. Poole. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Well, Cleveland shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, guys. Going back a few years, Donovan Mitchell dealt with a lot of trade speculation. He said you don't realize how stressful it was until you're out of it. Now he says it's great to finally have that sense of peace. I love being in Cleveland, but there's more to be done. Back to you, Kevin.
On a mission for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Trey Murphy's checked in for New Orleans. Then for the Cavaliers, Jared Allen comes in for Mobley. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. .141 left to play here in the first. And the Pelicans miss again.
He's missed everything he's taken in this quarter, and it's making it very difficult for them to come back.
Harden's shot is off. Pelicans trail by 12. Poole up top. Nothing on the board. To the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Will it go? He squares up and sinks it.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
Allen at the screen for Harden. Drills the three-pointer. Harden's got 11 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Fear. 9 points last game. They set the pick. Takes it inside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
Allen, a screen on Poole. Harden the pass to Allen. No good from 11 feet.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Poole outside. Pass to Fear. No good from outside. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Cavaliers lead by 11. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Fears is out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Sadiq Bey. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Queen in at the 5. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Ellis to the paint. Here's Tyson. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Fears with the screen for Bey. Fires for 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Pass to Allen. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Ellis surveying the D. Here's Tyson. Off target with his 3.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Poole outside. Fades back. It's good.
Well, Jordan Poole has shown himself capable from that mid-range.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. I want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Dean Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. Now here's Schroeder. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Jeremiah Fears.
You can see Schroeder's shoot-first mentality if a defender overcommits. Nicely done.
That's good from Schroeder. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Schroeder hits them both.
You know, I think one of the important things for Dennis Schroeder is to keep trying to become more and more efficient. Let his offense come naturally and improve as a distributor.
Here's Fears. Here's Poole. It's stolen by Schroeder. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to Tyson. A 3. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Tyson's got 8 points.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Wade against Bey. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Schroeder, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Queen. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The Pelicans shooting their first free throw of the game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Williamson is checked in for New Orleans. James Harden, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. You know, free throw shooting, DB, isn't the first thing we'll talk about, but Jordan Poole is incredible at the line.
And Kevin, it's an important aspect. If you are a great scorer on those nights where you're maybe not in rhythm, the ability to get to the free throw line and establish that, that's important.
Now, Williamson. James Harden missing on the three. Williamson double teamed. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4.
And this team encourages Zion to be assertive inside. They know how skilled and overpowering he can be.
Here's Tyson. He's got 8. Back to Harden. Here's the 3. Bay pulls it in.
He started the game scorching the Nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
And shot on the way. Pierce's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Merrill with the ball. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Well, James Harden will go down as one of the great scorers in NBA history, and when he gets his groove going, look out, folks.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Jones, he's checked in for Bay. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Jordan Poole.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
Here's Spears. To the wing right side. Williamson from long range. The rebound by Merrill.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Tyson with the bucket.
You know, you have to use the bounce pass in that instance to make the catch easier.
Here's Spears. This one for 3. And again, New Orleans has no luck. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Wade. And it's Wade with the jam.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And the Pelicans with possession here. The Cavaliers making the shot. Jones, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Jones has got 7 points in the game. Pass to Wade. On the wing, Harden. He's got 14. Stolen by Jones. From downtown, and another 3 for New Orleans.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Pelicans making a change here. Murray's checked in. Ryan is checked in for Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Sam Merrill. Here's Tyson. 10 points for him. From deep. It's hauled in by Queen.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Williamson in the post. Wade is covering. Back to Williamson. 6 to shoot. In the corner, Murray with it. Offline with his 3. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Pass to Tyson. There's a good screen. 3-pointer, Wade, and Jones pulls it down.
Boy, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Hayes checked in for the Pelicans. Nancy's checked in for Cleveland. The Cavaliers have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Mitchell left side. Pass to Tyson. Shoots over Bay. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Pelicans trail by 16. Jones looking for an opening. In the pass to Murray. They set the screen. 3-pointer. Queen can't get it to go. And it's Wade with the ball for Cleveland. 22 is their biggest lead. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
And now we get a chance to check out Donovan Mitchell. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, averaging about 23 points per, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And he brings it for them every game on the offensive end.
Well, I think you can tell he relishes this role, being the catalyst on the offensive end, night in and night out.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Tomlin's checked in. Here's Murray. Kicks it out to Jones. Now here's Williamson. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Here's Tyson. 16-point lead. Mitchell outside, trying to get something going, and Jones pulls it down. Pelicans shooting around 40% from the floor here. Murray, the pass to Queen. Pass to Williamson. To the left side wing. Outside, Jones. Williamson against Wade. From deep three-point land. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way. Either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run, a natural gift for converting around the rim.
That free throw good from Williamson.
And when he's healthy, Zion is a force, an athletic freak who makes an impact on both ends.
Second free throw, no good. And he nails the third.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 5. The 3 from Harden sinks the three-pointer. Harden's got 6 here in this quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Williamson against Mobley. Murray for 3. Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
Harden sets the pick for Mitchell. Over Jones. Can't hit the step-back jump shot.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Murray, the pass to Bay. Williamson in the post. Covered by Mitchell. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Look at New Orleans. It hasn't been a great season for them. We may see some changes in the offseason. And the Pelicans making a change here. Jordan's checked in.
Number 6, DeAndre Jordan.
Cleveland leading by 17. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Back over to you, Kevin.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. And here is Murray following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. 1:05 left in the first half of basketball. Harden outside. That 3 off the mark. Pelicans trail by 20. Murray outside.
Right here, baby.
Baseline jumper, and he hits the jumper for 2.
So effective from the mid-range. Can't give Murray room to get that one off.
And here's Harden. A 17-point game for him in the win against Dallas.
And not to mention the assists he piled up. You can see why his teammates like playing with him.
Now, here's Wade. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
Zion Williamson taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Williamson.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now Harden. He's got 17. And it's Wade in the corner. And another miss by Cleveland. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers feeling good about their 17-point lead. Some ferocious defense. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
James, scoring seems to come easy for you. What's your mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. You know, it's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. You know, I think that's what we're here for. And so, you know, guys, just go out there and compete, have fun, and just play hard.
Well, the kids are getting a great show tonight. Good luck in the second half.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And for their matchup with the Mavericks, this looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games often come down to a few key plays.
And if that's the case, we'll see who has the better closers tonight. Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for the Pelicans.
Well, these guys can't hit the threes. Pretty hard to win like that these days.
Maybe they went to the Dr. O'Neill's School of Shooting.
Big talk for somebody who averaged 11.9999, a.k.a. 12 points a game.
That's over a long time of years, though.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Pelicans trail by 17. Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. Harden out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Wade in at the three.
Boy, this guy has run this play so many times. DeAndre Jordan understands how to read the defense.
Now, here's Mitchell. Mitchell on the drive. Wade finds Mobley. Back to Wade. Now, here is Harden. 5 on the clock. Launches a three. Pelicans with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Murray. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. And now let's see who the NBA's hottest shooters have been in the second half of the season. Number 1, Jared Allen.
His touch around the bucket has been outstanding. I mean, he has missed very few of the good looks he's gotten.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Harden outside. Wade outside. From past the arc. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Stolen by Mitchell. Allen outside. And stolen by Jordan. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Jordan's got 6 points.
You can see why DeAndre Jordan, for his career, over 65% field goal shooting. So close, so easy.
Now, here's Mitchell. 8 points for him. Back to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Mobley misses.
This is what frustrates coaches. You come out of the half and you miss your first 3 shots.
Murray finds Jordan. Williamson against Mobley. Williamson left side. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. For 3, Murray. It's good from long range. He's got 7.
I'll tell you exactly the start to this half that you're looking for. He's taken 3 shots. He's made 3 shots.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's guarded closer. Chalk up 2 there.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Pelicans trail by 12. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Now, here's Mitchell. 10 points for him. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. No good on the three.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Outside, Jordan. Mr. Williamson. Mobley with the block.
And this is why you gotta be excited about Mobley. Already a special and versatile defender.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Queen's checked in. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Clock is at 3. Drains the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's on Jarrett Allen.
Defensive foul. Jarrett Allen.
The Pelicans have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
At the line for your Pelicans, Queen. One shot.
Cleveland leading by 8. Harden outside. Mobley sets the pick for Harden. And a miss there on the triple. And the Pelicans with the possession. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Wide open look here for Murray. Off target from outside.
Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit, and obviously playing from behind doesn't help.
Harden inside the three-point line. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
How about the incredible handle from James Harden? That ball is on the string, so crafty, the defense has no chance.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Look now at some numbers for Jones, how his last 10 games have gone. He's right around 9 points a night, just over 2 steals and 4 rebounds. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
To Queen. And here is Murray. 5 to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 10. Has to Wade. No good on the triple. Pelicans trail by 8. Green the pass to Jones. Takes the 3. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. 8 points for him.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. And the foul called on Jarrett Allen. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Cavaliers making a switch here. Tyson's checked in.
Substitution number 20, Jalen Tyson.
And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Here's Queen. He has 7. Williamson with it. Fires the 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Cleveland. Wade outside. Back to Harden. Out to Wade. Back to Harden. Three-pointer. Pelicans pull it in. Queens got his 6th rebound on the night.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Murray against Harden for the tie. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Wade's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Williamson. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Williamson's got 11 points.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Outside, Jones. Being the pass to Murray. What a terrific move that was. 11 points in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Cavaliers trailing. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Here's he's checked in for Murray. And Cleveland with a change here too. Sam Merrill. He's checked in for Wade. Now here's Mobley. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Pass to Tyson. Buries it from three-point range. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
James Harden just has his head on a swivel. This guy has such great recognition when a kick-out pass is needed.
Over to the wing. And here is Williamson. He's got 11. Now Fears. Clock at 4. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Merrill. Pass to Harden, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Let's take a look now at some of the teams that have been blocking shots by the truckload since the All-Star break. In third, the Pelicans.
I mean, they've got the intimidation factor down low. Their shot blocking really gives them a reputation, and teams may grow reluctant to want to force the action inside.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Bay comes in for Trey Murphy, and Poole subbed in for Herbert Jones. Here's Williamson. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Tyson. For 3, Mitchell. Pelicans pull it in.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
And Williamson throws it down.
And they're just giving it to Zion and letting him go to work. Not a bad game plan, if you ask me.
Here's Mitchell, following the score by New Orleans. Pass to Tyson. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Here's Fears. There's the pick. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Merrill. Now Cleveland shooting from the field. 44%, not bad. Mobley kicks to Harden. Here's Tyson. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Tyson's got 18 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Out left to the wing. Here's Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. And it's Harden with the ball for Cleveland.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
To the inside. 1:52 left in the third quarter. From outside the arc, cans it from downtown. Now it's a 3-point New Orleans lead.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Eve Meese, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And then for Cleveland, Ryan's checked in for Mobile. Keon Ellis comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for James Harden. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Schroeder passes to Ellis. There's a screen by Bryant. And it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Bryant with a screen for Schroeder. No one covering. He's got 6.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Queen, and again, New Orleans with the triple.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
Now here's Schroeder. 6 points for him. Here's Tyson. Off target from three-point range.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Floats one up. Over to the left wing. Bay with it. He has yet to score.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Schroeder passes to Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
Boy, the ability of Thomas Bryant to play over the top of the defense, so impressive. Gets long and finishes with authority.
Now, here's Poole. Shoots over Merrill. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for New Orleans. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Trey Murphy is out there with Bay. Then there's Jordan Poole. Then it's Fears. And it's Queen in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Back to Merrill. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Pelicans leading. Poole outside. Out to the wing. Lets it go with the 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Harden outside. Schroeder passes to Merrill. And here's Wade. Pass to Tyson. Schroeder outside. Over Fears. And it's Schroeder missing.
Oh, Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
Here's Bay. Here's Spears. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Now Schroeder. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Wade outside. Fires it up. And another miss by Cleveland.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And here's Poole for three. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Wade outside. And he swishes it right through.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Pass to Fear. Misses the three. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Wade outside. Here's Merrill beyond the arc. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Poole. Pass to Bay. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Merrill's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you, this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
A 3-pointer, no good. Pelicans leading by 6. Picked his pocket. Schroeder outside, fires from deep, knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, you have to at least honor the long ball from Dennis Schroeder. He is more than capable from that distance.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Spears. Poole on the wing, guarded by Harden. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's going to be on James Harden.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Pelicans.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, GA, what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity and elusiveness. Able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it and create his shot more or less at will.
Pierce's shot is off. And here are the Cavaliers. Bringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Harden outside. To tie it up. Strong work and close by Harden.
Well, at this point, James Harden has put his imprint all over this basketball game, and the defense better find a way to figure him out soon.
Williamson with a screen for Fears. Drains the 3-pointer. Spears has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Mobley at the elbow. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
The Pelicans have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Loads it up for Williamson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Laid outside. Cleveland moving it around. Inside. Harden kicks to Mobley. Here's Tyson. Just 5 to shoot. Wade for 3, hits the 3-point bomb. Wade's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, that's his second three. First of this half, though.
Poole on the wing. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Tyson. It's rebounded by Poole.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
There's the three. And it's Wade with the rebound. Wade's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Tyson with the bucket. Now it's a 3-point Cavalier lead.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Pass to Tyson. Wade outside. Here's Tyson. Harden outside. Wade outside. Fires the three. Pelicans pull it in. Williamson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Down low. There's Bay. No good on that one. Good D by Wade. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. 22 is their biggest lead. Mobley a screen. A shot by Harden. Wide open. No good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Bay. Latrey gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Mobley outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Harden on the wing. Wade outside. Back to Harden. Launches it. Pelicans pull it in.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Boy, the defense baits him into taking that shot. Sometimes I say there's a reason you're open.
Mobley sets the pick for Harden. He's looking for Mobley and finds him.
Pick and roll play is a specialty of James Harden, and if he's got the ball in his hands and there's a pass to be made, I promise he'll deliver it.
Fears with it. Stolen by Harden. Pass to Wade. Arrow on the wing. Harden outside. Oh, Harden pressing the action.
Well, this team leans heavily on James Harden when the game is hanging in the balance. Mr. Harden with a big shot.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So for the Pelicans, Jordan's checked in for Bay. Herbert Jones comes in for Poole. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Fears. Allen's checked in for the Cavaliers. Mitchell comes in for Sam Merrill. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what James Borrego was saying to his team. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Williamson up top, covered by Mobley. Harden against Murray. And he hits the jumper.
You have to appreciate the confidence that Murray plays with. He's never afraid to take the big shot.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A Deep three. Williamson there for the rebound. Well, for New Orleans, shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Murray down low. Mobley's there. Murray left side. Mobley there for the rebound.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
It's good.
It's such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot, and when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Here's Williamson. Now Jones. They set the pick for three. Rebounded by Allen inside. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Now Mitchell. Harden fires. Missed on the 3. Here's Murray. 54 seconds left in the fourth. Can't get it to go.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Alice position, you can see the frustration on his face.
And so the ball out of bounds. Williamson touched it last.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Harden.
Such a talented defensive player. I really love how he competes on that end.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mitchell outside. He's off from 3. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
And here are the Pelicans now. They trail by 3. Murray buries the deep ball.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Harden outside. Shoots. Jumper is off. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Trey Murphy is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Jordan in at the center position. Now Williamson. Shot clock at 6. To take the lead.
And you have to admire how hard Zion plays. It makes defenders nervous and forces them to overcommit.
At the line for New Orleans, Zion Williamson taking 2 shots.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so Harden will bring it up for Cleveland. Allen outside. Here's Harden. Shoots the 3. Jordan pulls it down.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Now Jordan. Murray outside. Puts the move on. Dunked it home, running inside.
How many times have we seen DeAndre Jordan take it off the window and convert? Boy, he is so good.
Now here's Mobley. Mitchell buries the 3.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Now here's Williamson. Outside Murray. No good from 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Now here's Mitchell. He's tightly guarded. Now Allen. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Now Murray puts up the 3. Rebounded by Allen inside. Now Harden. Overtime in full swing here. 2 minutes off the clock. Wade outside, launches it. 4 on the clock. Oh, what a play inside.
Jared Allen putting on a show. Get out of his way, folks. It's coming down on your head.
Here's Mobley. We're in overtime. If you just joined us, 2.5 minutes through it. An absolute missile from Mitchell.
My goodness, Donovan Mitchell from another zip code. This guy opens the rest of the floor.
Outside Jordan. Now Williamson.
Cleveland foul. Evan Mobley. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for 2. Zion Williamson.
No good on that one.
And as many times as we've seen him at the free throw line tonight, I think by now we know what's going to happen.
Good on the second free throw. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Mitchell outside. Wade outside. 5 on the clock. Harden got it to go.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
And here is Murray. It's stolen by Allen. Just under 3.5 minutes played in the extra period here. Now Mitchell. Now Allen. Now Wade. 6 to shoot. Lets loose a 3. Oh, Harden so strong from distance.
I mean, we've come to expect this from James Harden. The ability to strike quickly from beyond the three-point line is just special.
Murray against Harden. Bucket.
Coming up clutch. Murray loves having the spotlight on him.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. Here is Harden. From 12 feet. Jordan pulls it down.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Now here's Jones. Jordan with a screen on Mobley. Outside Murray. Jacks up a 3. And it doesn't go. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now the Cavaliers with it. 22 is their biggest lead. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. The line for the Cavaliers. Jared.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead.
How about Jarrett Allen showing unequivocally he is an all-star caliber big man? Boy, with his size and athleticism and length, he has proven he can make an impact on both ends.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. 27 seconds left in the first overtime. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. It drops! And an intentional foul right there.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Third team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
a lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Murray fires away, and there's the three.
You see the playmaking ability of Williamson there. Great pass to set up his teammate.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
At the line for the Cavaliers, James Harden. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans. From deep. Rebounded by Allen inside. So they foul intentionally.
DeAndre Jordan. 3rd personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. They escape with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
So let's go courtside, where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game, Allie.
James, congratulations on a big win, but I ask you this. Where does this team need to continue to grow?
Our backbone, what we're going to rely on is our defense, and it's on us now defensively to be able to lock up, be able to communicate, and be able to sustain it for full quarters. And once we get that at a high level and consistently, there's going to be a problem.
Thanks, James. Back to you.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And now we present the player of the game, James Harden.